Imagine a man so feared, yet so admired, that his name became legend in West Texas. This is the story of Steve Benefiel, the Ranger Bandit. In the small town of Ranger, 86 miles west of Fort Worth, tales of Benefiel's exploits spread like wildfire, reminiscent of the old stories of Bonnie and Clyde. He was called many things: a bully, a thief, a drug lord, and even a hitman. But one thing was certain: Steve Benefiel was a force to be reckoned with. At his auto body shop, Steve's Garage, Benefiel kept an aquarium filled with rattlesnakes. It was said he once shoved a man's hand into it for trying to cheat him. There wasn't a person in Ranger who doubted that Steve could get you killed if he wanted to, said a prominent local businessman. Despite the fear he instilled, there was a strange admiration for Benefiel. Lean and charming, he reminded people of Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit. Benefiel embraced his reputation, calling himself the Ranger Bandit. He would roar through town in his $30,000 black Corvette, laughing as the police gave chase. On weekend nights, high school kids would gather to cheer as Benefiel sped by, a local hero in their eyes. He feared no one, not even his archenemy, Texas Ranger Gene Kea. Benefiel would flash him a big grin whenever they crossed paths. Benefiel's charm extended to the townsfolk. Even married women would slow down to catch a glimpse of him at his garage. Some saw him as a modern-day Robin Hood, donating to the volunteer fire department and buying Christmas turkeys for the poor. Steve looked like a mean dude, said Donna Driscoll, but anybody who got to know him knew he had a good heart. For years, law enforcement agencies tried to catch him, but Benefiel seemed untouchable, always slipping through their fingers. A myth grew around him, making people believe he ran the town and could do anything he wanted. On January 4, 1991, a modern-day posse of lawmen finally arrested Benefiel, claiming he was the kingpin of a massive methamphetamine ring. The town watched as Benefiel was led off in handcuffs, a historic event that marked the end of an era. From prison, Benefiel recalled, "If they couldn't catch me, they had no business bothering my ass. I had my rights, you know." Ranger, a town with a rich history of oil booms and outlaws, seemed the perfect backdrop for Benefiel's larger-than-life persona. In 1974, a young Steve Benefiel swaggered into Ranger, looking for a job. He quickly became known as one of the best mechanics in town. By 1979, he had bought a small garage and expanded, aiming to control the interstate with his fleet of wreckers. Truckers along I-20 swapped stories about Benefiel, the interstate thief, who always had a scam up his sleeve. At his garage, he tossed a $100 bill into his rattlesnake aquarium, daring anyone to grab it. Benefiel's list of 10 steps to success included, buy your friends. This way you'll know everybody's price. He played cat and mouse with the local cops, always staying one step ahead, earning the nickname, the Ranger Bandit. Despite numerous investigations, law enforcement could never make charges stick against him, adding to his legend. In the late 80s, Benefiel saw a gold mine in the meth trade, setting up a sophisticated drug ring across West Texas. He recruited the best meth cook in the state, Billy Dickey, and began producing hundreds of pounds of methamphetamine. FBI Special Agent Tom Clark became obsessed with bringing down Benefiel, assembling a team of top narcotics investigators. A wiretap on Benefiel's phones revealed his involvement in the drug trade, leading to his eventual arrest. On January 4, 1991, lawmen stormed Steve's garage, ending the reign of the Ranger Bandit. Benefiel was sentenced to 12 years in prison, but he remained defiant, hinting at a comeback. "You ain't seen the last of me yet," said the Ranger Bandit, leaving a legacy that would be remembered for years to come. Stay tuned for more tales of the untamed West.